As somebody who's been in one before and had a few intermingles with people outside of his race, let's talk about interracial relation. Alright, let me keep it a stack with y'all real quick. I come from a country talking ass, southern bred, corn fed ass family. We all talk a little bit fast. We all got a little bit of bass in our voice. Sometimes you may not understand everything I'm saying, and I got a little bit of a list. I'm tired of putting on the facade for this damn camera. Talking about black people dating people that ain't black. Not doing this again. I know they've been weaponized against us in the past, but I'm trying to figure out when they became weaponized by us and when we started turning those same guns on each other. And for you self-hating Negroes who love to post on the internet,
see, that's why I don't deal with black girls. They all be tripping, especially dark-skinned women.
See, that's why I don't deal with black men. You niggas ain't Y'all sleep on these white boys. Y'all need to ditch Jaquan and get you a Jerry.
yeah, this is for you. This video ain't. Please exit that way and click off my page. Don't get me wrong, I'm not out here caping for interracial dating. Y'all see what's on my shirt. I'm just confused. Like, why is it lately we see people in our community who want to cancel black celebrities, not for what they do, but who they do? Because according to y'all, Killmonger meant nothing as a villain. I'm supposed to boycott the sequel to Black Panther along with the DVD release to Creed 2. I'm supposed to never ever stream any project that Michael B. Jordan is completely attached to in any way, shape, or form. This Is America had zero impact on the culture. I'm supposed to boycott season 3 of Atlanta and hope that they take down the first 2 seasons off of Netflix and Hulu, and boycott Childish Gambino's last album and never retweet a Shannon Sharp meme. I don't even know if that's that man's wife, but y'all sure enough took this picture and ran with it as far as you possibly could. So because this is who he possibly might be married to, that automatically discredits the hundreds of people, businesses, and so on that he has gone on to expose on his YouTube channel for their mistreatment and racism towards black people. So because this is possibly what his wife looks like, you're gonna unsubscribe from his channel and his Patreon? You know, that measly $2 to $5 that most YouTubers have to beg you for so that they can keep creating the content that you like? Yeah, I'm sure he's very upset about losing that. Oh, and you hope his channel flops. Well, since then he's gained a whole 300,000 subscribers and a 1 million plaques, so I think he's doing just fine. Bro, do y'all remember when Don Lemon went on CNN and said,
the truth about who really carries out domestic terror attacks in this country? Earlier this week, I made some comments about that in a conversation with Chris. I said that the biggest terror threat in this country comes from radicals on the far right, primarily white men.
now man or woman, you know how brave you gotta be to say that about them and then go home and get willingly penetrated by one? Like, if you are that obsessed with someone on the internet that you can't fully support them until you know what their spouse looks like, you're a weirdo. Congrats. Especially when it comes to the outspoken members in the black community.
You're so pro-black, let's see what your wife and kids look like.
I'm not doing that!
So y'all can swap my house with my wife and kids inside like y'all did Tariq Nasheed? Now, as black men, we are born with a strike against us and a target on our backs at all times. So when you see us out and about dating a woman who happens to not be black, it is not always from a place of self-hate. Most of the time, we're just wandering through life surprised we even found anyone who remotely likes us. Another thing I don't get is why when we date outside of our race, we're weak, we're sellouts, and apparently we all hate our mamas. But when the women do it, y'all praise each other like it's a come-up. Like, if I see a black woman post a picture with a white man, the comments are gonna be something along the lines of,
nigga, we made it. Hey, we made it.
hell, even when I did it, I was getting curved by women of all colors and creeds for years. I finally find someone who likes me just for me and my personality, and I get all kinds of criticism and dirty looks because of how she looked. Oh, bro, forget about it if it don't work out. Then people really gonna let you have it. Especially if you're the friend that everyone comes to and leans on in their time of crisis. When my homegirls get dumped, I say things like, it's gonna be okay. I'm here if you need me, though. Hey, I know this hurts, but you take this experience and you learn from it. Hey, I know this hurts, but you'll be able to grow, blossom, and move past this. Oh no, the advice you about to get is about to be unusable and f***ed up. For example, my white homegirls are gonna give me advice along the lines of,
Ugh, just don't think about it. Date someone else until you forget about her. Just pretend it never happened.
my black homegirls are gonna be on me like Offset when he got dumped by Cardi. Oh, bro, the second I text them, y'all won, it's gonna be,
See, I told you it wasn't gonna work out. I knew she wasn't gonna be shit. I don't know why you expected anything good to happen. The bitch was white.
thank you. You are all the reason why the strong friend never reaches out, and why I keep a journal. Now, for my kin of melanin skin who happen to be in an interracial relationship, whatever your reason, I don't really give a fuck. My whole purpose of being here is to pass this message along to your partner, or any non-black people considering jumping into one. Do not jump into this relationship if you are not ready to combat the racism that your partner is probably going to deal with on a daily basis. Do not jump into this relationship if you don't understand that any problems your partner has due to the color of their skin will also become your kids' problems. Speaking of kids, Do not jump into this relationship if you are not prepared to learn how to deal with curly ass hair. Understand that if your kid comes home from their grandma, nana, auntie, whoever house and they have braids, cornrows, or some kind of other Afrocentric hairstyle, you're not allowed to complain. That's their culture now. You have to allow them to embrace it as much as possible. Also, don't jump into this relationship if, especially for black men, you can't understand the fact that every day when your partner walks out the door, there's a good chance they might not come back based on someone else's stupidity, and that same person might beat the case. Now, to sum up those last few statements from my people, basically, as long as your partner is with the shits, then date whoever. Because the last thing you want to do is fall in love publicly, and then the internet has to be the ones to show you who you're really dating.